So, one of the things that I find very foundational to growing healthy, thicker, longer, natural hair is scalp care, the condition of your scalp as a woman. A lot of times, women have scalp issues. People suffer from itchy scalp, dandruff, sometimes even some inflammation on the scalp. So if you touch your scalp, you notice that you have some tenderness in your scalp. And so there are just a lot of scalp issues. And a lot of times these issues end up affecting hair growth, perhaps even impeding hair growth. And so in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all some tips so that you can begin to grow healthier hair. Now, the number one thing that I want to share with you is the importance of cleansing your scalp. Cleansing your scalp on a regular basis is very, very important. You know, our scalp is the environment within which our hair grows, and it is an environment that needs to be kept clean. Cleansing your scalp has to do with shampooing your scalp on a regular basis. Whenever you are shampooing your hair, you want to make sure that you're focusing on your scalp. That is crucial. Focus the shampoo on your scalp. Use your finger pads, not your fingernails, your finger pads to really massage your scalp as vigorously as it needs to be able to really lift up all of the dirt, lift up all of the dryness and all of that, and really cleanse your scalp very well, because it needs to be a clean environment so that the hair that is growing can really have a healthy and a free environment to grow. When it comes to cleansing your scalp too, it is very important to have a schedule. So I usually recommend, if you can shampoo your scalp every week, that is great. I used to do that. I'm no longer doing that currently, and it just has to do with the season of life that I'm currently in. But if I could, I would. And so I realized that even at that time when I was shampooing my scalp every week, I noticed that my hair was growing more and I was retaining more length, because again, my scalp is clean. The hair doesn't have anything that is hindering it from growing freely. And so for you, it might be once every 2 weeks, which amounts to twice in a month. And that is a great place to start. And so make sure that you are cleansing your scalp. Another point that I want to really stress is to avoid tight styles on the scalp. Now, I know that sometimes when we are, doing our hairstyles, there's such a tendency to make the styles very tight, because it's like the tighter the style is, the better the hair looks. But really, our scalp is a very sensitive skin, and we have to be very, very careful when we are styling it. Tight styles are only going to damage your hair follicles. And I've mentioned this previously, but it can lead to short-term damage of your hair follicles, and it can also lead to long-term damage. And so please limit the tight styles that you're doing. Your hair doesn't need to be tight to look beautiful. Style your hair loosely. Style your hair loosely. Don't wear a hairstyle that requires you to take pain medicine in order to feel comfortable. That is not okay, and that is not worth it. And so remember that the skin on your head is also skin, and it is sensitive, and it needs to be well taken care of. It needs that tender love and care. The next tip is to avoid applying heavy creams and butters directly onto your scalp. When you apply all of these heavy creams onto your scalp, it sort of suffocates the scalp. You might be having flaky scalp because of the creams, the heavy creams that you are applying directly onto your scalp. The scalp already has its own built-in natural oil called sebum, and if we apply too much of extra or external creams and butters and oils and all of these things, it really does irritate the natural oil that the hair already has. Another point is to hydrate your scalp. Say you wash your hair today, you have cleansed your scalp, that is wonderful. About 3 days later, go back and assess your scalp. How does your scalp look? And I personally recommend that you hydrate your scalp. You can just put together a water and a certain kind of oil, maybe olive oil or sweet almond oil, put it into a bottle and then use that on your scalp and massage it in. You can actually just use water. In this season of my life, I noticed that my scalp just likes water. I would just spritz water onto my scalp, massage it into my scalp, and my scalp loves it. It has been thriving and it has been doing well. And so make sure that you are hydrating your scalp. Don't be afraid to apply water to your hair, because our hair really does need water. It really does thrive off of water. And I always mention that our hair is like a plant. The more we are feeding the plant with water, it grows and it flourishes. And so hydrate your scalp. Another point is that you can include oils into your scalp care. However, I would recommend that you use these oils when you are washing your hair. So after you have shampooed your hair, when you're getting ready to deep condition your hair, go ahead and apply oils to your scalp. Massage it in really well, but then you are actually going to rinse it out along with your deep conditioner. And what this will do is that it will stimulate hair growth, okay, especially when you're going in there and you're massaging your scalp. But another point is that it will really help to moisturize your scalp, and it will really help to keep the dryness also at bay after you have rinsed it out ultimately. And so if you're having issues with dry, itchy scalp, try this out. When you're deep conditioning your hair, go ahead and, put the oil directly onto your scalp, massage it in really well, put a plastic cap over that and cover it. Leave it for 20-30 minutes and go ahead and rinse it out. And then during the week, make sure that you keep your scalp hydrated. You spritz it with water by itself or a mixture of water and an oil. And I believe that that will help to really keep your scalp well moisturized and healthy. Another point is to pay attention to your scalp, especially when you are using a new product for your hair. Pay close attention. Sometimes some new products may not sit very well with our scalp. And so all of a sudden, after we apply that product, our scalp becomes very irritated. It becomes very it flares up. There are flakes everywhere. And so pay attention to the way that your scalp reacts to products that you're putting on your hair. Another point is water. So yes, while it is very important to put water directly onto our scalp, it is also very important to intake water, to actually drink water on a daily basis. As a woman, it is recommended that you're drinking at least 2 liters of water a day. And water is great. Water hydrates us from the inside out. Water helps to get rid of toxins that are hindering our hair growth from the inside out. And water just really helps to just refresh us from the inside out. It even helps to cleanse and clarify our skin as well. And so water has great benefits for our overall health. Alrighty, ladies, I really hope that these tips helped you out. Please use them, implement them into your own hair care. And I trust God that it will yield some positive results. Remember that your hair is created by God. He designed your hair. Embrace your hair. Take care of your hair. Pay close attention to your hair and invest time and resources into your hair, and your hair will take a positive turn. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want some more natural hair care content. Talk to you in another video. Bye-bye for now.